Yo, week 12 recap. Great job this week. Those who got wins, big ups to the managers of those teams. But a special shout out for the performances of the week. Two offensive performances by Adam and Alejandro that really stood out. Let's see if we can keep these guys from really taking off, because the way Alejandro's going and Adam is notorious for these second season runs, and Alejandro's just probably been one of the best teams. If well, clearly he's the best team, but he's just been winning his matchups with wide margins. So anyway, Alex with the 63 hits, 19 home runs, 50 RBIs, and 892 OPS. Adam 74 hits, 12 home runs, 11 stolen bases, and a 303 average. So two really nice offensive performances. No really pitching performances that stood out in terms of winning teams. Even the other teams, they just weren't like wow pitching performances. So results for the matchups of week 12. Alejandro beat Efren 11-6. Adam beat Justin 11-5. Dale beat David 12-5. Joe beat Carlos 12-5. And I beat AJ 11-6. And Moises beat Ray 13-5. Actually, sorry, Dale, I believe, beat David 12-6. But regardless, it doesn't matter at this point. Week 12, new rankings. At 12, we have Efren 2-10, Carlos 3-9, Ray at 10 at 4-8, Joe at 9 with another big win. Joe, like I hinted in in the midseason recap, he could quickly turn it, and he's coming off, I believe now, 3 straight wins, 10, 11, 12. So Joe at 9 at 5-7, 1 game behind the top 8. AJ moves down to 8 at 6-6. Justin moves down to 7 at 6-6. Dale moves up to 6 at 6-6. Adam up to 5 at 6-6. Moy up to 4 at 6-6. David stays at 3 at 7-5. Alejandro at 2 at 10-2. Alejandro officially in the double-digit wins, and then me at 1 at 11-1. So big wins. Clearly, like I said, and this didn't happen last year, but this league is so good and so competitive that a 500 record can get you to the playoffs. And teams need to stay around there if they're going to be in contention. That's just the way it's looking, and it's been pretty consistent since week 3, 4, 4, I guess. Yeah. But looking at week 13, point out some teams that got some key wins, need some wins, and can some nice matchups, and a matchup that could possibly become a matchup of the week. Dale versus Efren. Dale got a big win coming off, a 3 game losing streak, I think, or 2-week losing streak. But he got a big win, jump back up into the top 6. He plays Efren. Justin plays Alejandro. Joe versus AJ. Joe, like I said, coming off a 3-week winning streak. I play Ray. Moy plays David. David needs to get a big win, and Moy can just keep it rolling. If Moy beats David, Moy will jump up to the 3 spot. But if David can get a win, which he, like I said, I think he's coming off a 3-week, maybe 4-week losing streak, that's a big matchup, and I'm calling that one as the possible matchup of the week. Adam versus Carlos is the last one. So again, Dale versus Efren, Justin versus Alex, Joe versus AJ, me versus Ray, Moises versus David, and Adam versus Carlos. Looking at that Joe versus AJ matchup and the Moises versus David as possible matchups of the week. That wraps up for week 12. Going into week 13, put it out there. Rocco's All-Star break is only a couple weeks away, so keep that in mind. Mark the calendars, because we're going to have another good time there and see what crazy trades go down. Thank you guys for watching these videos, and I will see you guys on the next one. Later.